Oh, what's good? Yeah, I'm back for another video, you feel me? Now, a few minutes ago, right? First of all, I just want to say it's hot as shit outside. It's not even hot outside, it's like humid. But I was wearing like a thick ass hoodie and my vest and these thick ass pants, and I was roasting out there. So, and I have to go back down in a few. So I will be wearing a shirt because it's like, I don't know, it's like it's not hot, but it's not cold. It's just humid as shit, and it's like when you're out there, it's just the sweat builds up all over you, and it all right. Anyways, I saw the Minecraft movie, and based on what critics have been saying, they've been saying not so good things about it. They've been saying like, oh, it's not funny, it's not good, it's ass. So going into this movie, I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably one of the only people who was excited to see this movie because I never grew up playing those games, the Minecraft game. I was more of a Roblox guy or like a Skylanders type of guy, so I never really got into Minecraft and shit. So I didn't really, I could give two shits regardless. So I was going into this movie expecting it to be bad, but also expecting to have a good time, even if it's bad. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, even if the movie's dog shit, if I come out entertained enough, it gets a pass in my book. And I will say, it kept me entertained enough. It did. So I'm going to give this movie a pass. It is bad. It's bad. But it's like a good bad, you know? Like, a lot of the line delivery is very phoned in, very half-assed, very cringe. But it's like I expected that going into it, so it was like I was mentally prepared for all the cringiness that was about to transpire within this movie. So it's like I had a good time. It's definitely it's definitely for kids. A lot of people were saying, "Oh, it's a kids movie, so obviously, if you're older, you're not really gonna, relate to it." There's a lot of kids movies that are serious, and have serious themes that aren't just jokes thrown at your face 24/7. But when it comes to this specifically, yeah, it's just for kids. It's just for kids. There was a few, maybe like one or two musical things, that chicken lava song shit. And then the song at the end, and also the song that Jack Black's character Steve sung to the dog Dennis when Dennis was going off with the black lady into the real world at the end of the movie. So yeah, this movie was something. It was something. Ignore the background noise. Okay. Thank you. Anyways, yeah, man, and I feel like this movie, like, there's like three main characters in this movie. There's Steve, there's Jason Momoa's character, and then there's this white boy. I forgot his name, and I don't know the actor's name either. But those three, they're like the trio of they're like the main characters. Those three, a lot of focus and screen time are put specifically on one of the three throughout the movie. Definitely the standout for me would probably be Jason Momoa. It seemed like he tried the most out of everyone. Jack Black, his performance was, it was very cringy, very phoned in, but it did look like he had a good time. So like, I can't really shit on him. The black lady, I don't really know why she was in the movie. She was kind of pointless. The little white kid, he was cool. And then Emma Myers, who was, obviously Good Girls Guys to Murder on Wednesday, she was cool. She definitely took a back seat though. But it's fine. And here's how I would describe this movie. This movie is one of those movies that right now, currently, people are gonna shit on it. People are gonna shit on it and say it's dog shit. But like a few years in the future, like 5 to 10 years in the future, when the new kids, the new generation watch this movie, they're gonna be like, oh my god, this shit is amazing. Because I feel like for some reason, this movie, it reminds me a lot of Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Because I remember as a kid watching Shark Boy and Lava Girl and thinking, this shit is peak. this shit is fire. And then I tried to rewatching it when I got a little older, and my brain started developing. I started getting a consciousness, and I'm like, the fuck is this? This ain't the shit I remember. This shit looks terrible. The acting is trash. The fuck happened? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is gonna be one of those situations where kids are gonna really like it, and kids are gonna think this shit is peak, but older people, not so much. And when those said kids grow up and watch this movie back, they're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? This is not what I remembered. I kind of feel like this is what this movie is gonna be like in a couple of years. But overall, I had a good time. The first, I'm not gonna lie, the first like 5 minutes of like Jack Black's character Steve like explaining everything, that shit was ass. I'm not gonna lie. But once we got past that, once we got into like Jason Momoa's character and Emma Myers' characters and the little boy, then things started to kick into gear. So essentially, there's this cube, which in the movie they call an orb. Then there's this other cube that's like open, and you put the orb you put it inside, and then it creates a gateway to the Minecraft world, and the characters go to that world. And it's essentially the villain is a pig. She's not really memorable. The only memorable part was at the end of the movie where she tried to stab Jack. I keep saying Jack Black. Steve. She tried to stab Steve like 3 times and it failed miserably. So I found that funny. The music choices for this movie, it's to be expected with this type of movie. Some songs are going to be outdated in a couple years. And obviously some of the CGI in this movie is a bit rough. But if you can look past that, and you can look past the shitty jokes, just look past all of it. It was pretty entertaining. By the end of the movie, I was like, okay. Okay. That's how I feel about this movie. Okay. I was entertained enough to not get up and walk out. But this is not anything worthwhile at all. And that's just kind of how I feel about this. The action scenes were cool enough. The look of the Minecraft creatures were nice. For having like a realistic style of those types of characters. If anything, right now, what I'm excited for, the Roblox movie. When is that shit coming out? Because I heard from the grapevine that a Roblox movie is coming out. I've actually played Roblox, so that's some shit I'm looking forward to. I'm waiting to hear some news about that. You feel me? But yeah, man, this movie is it's something. It's bad, but it's entertaining. That's my takeaway. It's bad but entertaining. The jokes are ass, but it's entertaining. So, yeah. And there was this little subplot with Jennifer Coolidge and this villager. It was very weird, but I think people are gonna get a kick out of that. And yeah, this movie, what a way to start off April. What a weird way to start off April. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not mad at it. Now tomorrow morning, I'm going to see Hell of a Summer, and that movie is directed by Finn Wolfhard and another guy. I forgot his name, but I'm gonna memorize it for tomorrow after when I make that movie review. But this movie, Hell of a Summer, it seems like it's gonna be bodies at a summer camp. So I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be like a campy slasher. It's gonna be like Friday the 13th, bodies, a hint of Gen Z-ness all mushed together. That's what I'm that's what I'm expecting Hell of a Summer to be like. And I'm really looking forward to Hell of a Summer. I think it's gonna be good. But time will tell. We'll see. But so far, in terms of April, not a good start, but I was entertained. So it's something. You know what I'm saying? And if anything, a lot of memes are gonna come out of nigga. We already have so many memes about this movie of just Jack Black saying lines like chicken jockey and the nether So, you know, we already have the meme-worthy lines on TikTok already. Now that the movie is actually out, it's just gonna get even worse. But yeah, man. I mean, it was entertaining. It was entertaining. I will say that. And you know, again, my favorite character will probably be Jason Momoa's character. Second favorite, I don't know, I guess Jack Black, and then the boy, then Emma Myers, and then the black lady at last, because she literally, I don't know why she was in the movies to begin with. But yeah, bro, that's it. This is very short, sweet, to the point. This movie is bad, but it's entertaining. The jokes are bad, but it's entertaining. The CGI is bad, but it's entertaining enough to not make you get up and walk out of the theater. I hope. You know, we're just gonna have to wait and see. You're just gonna have to see it for yourself. I think my niece is seeing this movie on Saturday, so I'll be interested to hear her opinion on it, because she's a middle schooler, so you know their humor is a little different than older folks like myself. I'm not even old. I do get called Unc a lot because I literally am an Unc, but my friends unironically call me Unc just because I'm slightly older than them. But you know, it's fine. But yeah, this has been my review for a Minecraft movie. If I had to give it a rating, I give it a 6.5. Solid 6.5. So yeah, that's it. I'm excited for Hell of a Summer, and so far so good for April in my book. Not a dog shit start. Yes, we did get a bad movie, but it was fun bad. So it's like, you know, I'm being generous here, okay? So yeah, that's it, bruh. I'm the Hero Light Legend, Tyree Figueroa, signing out. Peace.